Hi guys, it's me Annie and I'm back with another video. Welcome to Annie's Creations. Today I'm in my kitchen and I'll be showing you how to use some basic pantry staples to make your very own cake mix and your very own cornbread mix. So let's get started. With the grocery prices being so high these days, we all try to save a little bit of money. And by making your very own baking mixes like we are going to do today, you can save yourself quite a lot because it's much cheaper to make it yourself than buy it in store. So I hope you enjoy this video and make some baking mixes with me. Just by using these few pantry staples, I'm going to show you two recipes today. I'm going to be making a DIY cornbread mix and a DIY vanilla cake mix. So let's get mixing. You want to use a big mixing bowl and a whisk. Whisking is the new sifting. Today, firstly, we're going to be making a vanilla cake mix. We'll start off by using some all-purpose flour. We are needing 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Next, we're going to add some sugar and we'll be needing 1 3/4 cups of sugar. So next we'll be needing some corn flour and we are going to need 2 tablespoons of corn flour. Next up, we have some baking powder and we'll be using 4 teaspoons of baking powder to give it a good rise. Next up, we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, but I'm using a little bit less than 1/2 teaspoon. So that is all your dry ingredients for your cake mix, and now we are going to mix it all nicely together using our whisk. Now, like I told you, the whisk is the new sifting. Because I'm not sifting these ingredients, I'm just whisking them together to get rid of all the clumps and lumps and also give it a good mix. And now that everything is well mixed together, we are going to put it into a Ziploc bag for storage in the pantry. You can see I've got my Ziploc bag and I wrote on it the date, what it is, and what I need to add to make this recipe. And I'll be transferring all of this into my bag. I got this very handy dandy gadget on Amazon. It can pull out so that you can put your Ziploc bag inside and it will keep it open for you while you transfer whatever it is you want to put inside of it. And it's got the rubber base so it won't slip. very sturdy. So that's something handy that you can get off Amazon, AliExpress, Temu. They sell it everywhere online, and it's very handy to have. It's like having an extra pair of hands. Now to transfer this, I'm going to start off by using a big old spoon, because this mixing bowl is quite heavy to lift, and I'm trying not to make a mess. Just take the bag holder off. Press out as much air as you can, and this will keep this mixture fresh. You can see the instructions on the outside, and now you can just place this in the pantry, ready to use when you want to bake a cake or cupcakes or anything using cake mix. When you're ready to bake your vanilla cake mix, you will need to add 3 eggs, 1 1/4 cup of milk, half a cup of oil, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Bake this at 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. And there you have it, a vanilla cake mix ready to be used. Next up, we'll be mixing up our cornbread mix. So in a large mixing bowl, we are going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So we're adding 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Next up, I'm going to add some cornmeal to our mixture. I'm going to need 1 cup of cornmeal. About 1 cup of cornmeal, and this is the fine cornmeal. I bought this at Bin Inn. So this is the kind of cornmeal you want to use for a cornbread mix. Next up is 1 teaspoon of salt. We are going to need a 1/4 cup of sugar. Cornbread needs that little bit of sweetness. Now you want to give it a good whisk. Whisking is the new sifting, and this is to get rid of all the lumps and get everything well incorporated. So give it a good whisk and make sure that there's no lumps in your mixture. Once you are sure it's well mixed together, you are ready to transfer this into a Ziploc bag. Now I've got my Ziploc bag ready. It's marked with the instructions on how to bake it. It's also got the date and what is in it so that I know. And I'll be transferring all my cornbread mix into the Ziploc bag by using my handy dandy bag holder that I got on Amazon. I will try and find a link and put the link in the description box down below. I will also be putting a link to all these recipes I'm making today in the description box below so you can follow along. Now the bag is full, I can just remove it from my stand. Press out as much air as you can before you close the bag, and this will keep your mix fresher for longer. Now you can see got all the instructions on the bag. When I'm ready to bake this cornbread, I know exactly what it needs. So to store my cake mix and my cornbread mix, I roll them up inside their own Ziploc bags, and then I place it into another Ziploc bag to keep it extra fresh. You can always store these in mason jars that will also keep it sealed and fresh for very long, but because I have limited space in my pantry, I prefer putting it inside the bags because it takes up less space, and I'll be baking these very soon anyway, so it's not gonna be there for very long. Stay tuned for a video where I'll show you how I bake the cornbread and the vanilla cake. Thank you for watching my video today, and if you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe and click on that notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos. That's all I've got for you today, so I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.